Hey, what's up guys? Arlong Daddy 89 here, and I'm going to show you my Banshee build. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if you do, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I got a little different variations you could do with this build also that I'm going to explain. And here we go. Okay, so I have a Sentry's Call chest piece. I removed the mods so you can see it without mods, and then I will throw the mods in it so you can see the differences. The Sentry's Call chest piece. I have 2,593 armor because of an armor roll on it, and I have 9.5% exotic damage resilience. I also got a really good ammo capacity on it, which I really like. Probably the worst part about this entire piece is that the firearms isn't over 1,000. So when I find one over 1,000, that would be what I would do to improve it. And here's a couple mods I'll throw in there so you guys can see that. There we go. That's the difference compared to without mods and with mods. And these are also power level 33 mods. And I'll go ahead and do the Sentry's Call backpack. I got a perfect firearms roll on it. Super happy about that one. I also got a 916 armor score on it. It could be higher. I would like it to be. I've heard backpacks can go over 2,000 armor now. That's kind of what I want to get to. I also got burn resistance, which makes that super good. I really like it. I'll go ahead and throw the mods in this. I'll give it skill haste, and we'll throw on to my Seeker Mine damage. Performance mods, because that's what I like to run, is the Seeker Mine now. Now we'll go ahead and do the Banshee Mask. I used two separate ones. They both have a perfect roll for two separate things. One of them's stamina, the other one's firearms. The only problem is my stamina one has less armor, and that's really the only difference. They both pretty much have the exact same stuff on them. But I've got that 749 armor score on this one, 1,008 stamina, 3.5 crit chance, and the disorient resistance. And then when I equip that one, I have the 108 to firearms, the 3.5 crit chance, and the 16 disorient. These are perfect. You can't roll them any better than these two. So go ahead and throw my stamina one back on. I'll throw the firearms mod in there. And that's the difference that makes. It has 1,005 armor now compared to the 749 it starts with. Gets pretty ridiculous. I got some pretty close to perfect Banshee Shadow gloves. It's got 802 armor. Never seen gloves with any higher armor than that, so that's just perfect. I got the 996 to stamina. I'm still trying to roll that to be over 1,000, and then these gloves will literally be perfect because they're legacy gloves, and they have the plus 3% first aid self-heal skill attribute. They also got the 5.0 crit chance, the 926 to assault rifle damage, and the 15% critical hit damage. These gloves are literally perfect. You cannot get any better than that. Now the Banshee Shadow knee pads. I've got 2,441 armor due to the armor roll on them. I'm still trying to roll the stamina higher. I want to be over 1,000 on it. I got a near perfect armor roll, which I was very happy about. I didn't even have to roll it for armor. It was just great the way it was. The only complaints I have about it is I only got plus 27% bleed resistance. I'd have liked fire resistance and blind death resistance, but the enemy armor damage is okay. Increased kill XP, I'm not all too worried about. And I'll go ahead and throw my last mod and my last performance mod in there. And that's the difference that makes. 2677 compared to 2441. Big difference. And now the Banshee Shadow holster that I have. I switched between the Sentry's Call holster and the Banshee Shadow holster. Banshee Shadow is for PvP, and then I'll throw on and do 3-piece Sentry, 3-piece Banshee for PvE. But my Banshee Shadow holster has a really good armor roll, and it's a Legacy edition also, so I still have the +3 pulse critical hit damage skill attribute. I'm kind of farming for a better holster because the new ones come with higher armor rolls, and I would potentially the best way to do this would be to get all 3 of the major attributes on, or the major skills on it as over 1,000. That would be great, and then roll for the armor, and then just performance mod slot whatever you want in there. But when I'm running the Sentry's Call for PvE, this has 1,326 armor. It's pretty high. Same issue with this as there was with the Banshee Shadow. I wish all 3 of those were 1,000 or more. It's got a really good stamina roll though, really good armor roll, and I'm also using the Seeker Mine Explosion Radius mod in that just to give my Seeker Mine a little extra potency against NPCs. My guns, I'm currently running a Navy MP5. It seems really overpowered right now. I got a decent damage on it, so 13.4. I have brutal, accurate, and deadly. Accurate, I really like the talent. That's why I have the Sentry's Call on. The Sentry's Call with that automatically 45 or 55% more accuracy on that gun. And then I got the Tactical MK16. I really like it because it's really good damage, and it's got a decent fire rate. So it's got Unforgiving, Brutal, and Deadly. It's ridiculous how good this gun is in PvP. I also have a custom M870. I'm not a huge shotgun fan. I really don't like using them in PvP or PvE, but you gotta carry one since shotguns are overpowered. So it's got 135k damage. I've got Stable, Brutal, and Determined on it. It could be way better, but that's the way it goes, I guess. I'm looking for a new light machine gun, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. The SOCOM MK20 SSR is a gun that used to be junk. It used to be completely horrible. But it's got a plus 151% headshot damage, 45.4k damage. It's got a 42 round magazine. It's got Prepared, Deadly, and Fierce on it. This thing is a complete monster in PvE, and that's why I use it. With these other 2 things here, the only things I could see changing to make this build any better would be Savage Gloves and a Reckless Chest Piece, or do, say, I don't know. Really, I'd only change these 2 because all the Banshee stuff I have is perfect. So I would throw on Striker for these 2, or Predator's Mark, or something along those lines. You could even do Lone Star if you wanted to, just to get the extra ammo out of it. And that's about it for the build, guys. Oh, I got another thing to show you. Figured out a couple of OP talents at the moment. This Tactical Advance is completely ridiculous. Literally, I have boosted the sniper's DPS to 700,000 using this. It's just retarded how much damage you can stack with this talent on. It only lasts for 10 seconds. For that 10 seconds, you could literally smash anything. Then you throw on the Steady Hands talent that goes along with it. It's 10 seconds, so you'll lose about 3 or 4 seconds when you do your cover to cover, but that's 25% less recoil that you're firing, and you don't got to worry about it. It's stupid good mixed together. Then Precision's a talent that almost everybody runs. It's just for that pulse, so you can see where enemies are at. This is something I just started running with my Seeker Mine with the cluster mod on it, because those Seeker Mines immediately cause bleed, and then have a chance to apply bleed to targets all over the place. So it's really good. That's what I like to run. And that's my build, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Like I said, if you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I put out videos almost every day. So almost every day I'll put out Division videos or any other kind of videos that I feel like throwing out that day. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.